Josh Rumbleswell, otherwise known as Triple H, owner of Courage Pro Wrestling, and I'm here alongside So6 Social Club member Clowny J, and we are here to announce that we are going to have some great matches coming up for Courage Pro Wrestling's Free Match Friday, and those matches include...
We have offerings from both Violence is the Answer and Extreme Behavior coming your way, so make sure you're tuning in every Friday to see these.
With competitors like Tyler Arrow, Mike Forte, Airstrike, The Empire, Gutter Trash, Illegal Ethan Page, Josh Alexander, Sabrina Kyle, the King of the North Carter Mason, and many, many more. And remember, on February 16th, 2020, Courage Pro Wrestling will be holding their second annual Hamilton Heritage Rumble, which will be headlined by a 30-person over-the-top rope Heritage Rumble for the #1 contendership to the Hamilton Heritage Championship, currently held by Eazy-E Eric Kearney. But until then, remember to stay cool, have a happy holidays, and stay sick.
And we're back again. As we just heard Michelle say, Evan Greenaway is on his way to the ring. I am alongside Clowny J as always, and joining us for the first time ever on commentary is Prince Poppy.
Poppy, say what up to the people.
What's going on, people?
In this match, we have Evan Greenaway versus Carter Mason. This stems back to the last show where Evan kind of made sure that Mason didn't win the #1 contendership.
Now, I'm going to say here, conspicuous by his absence is Reese Greenaway.
I heard Reese Greenaway was at home blowing chunks.
Now, is that just some fat guy named Chunks? Or, you know what, never mind. Let's focus on the action that we're going to have here.
No, I believe Reese was physically ill this morning and could not make it to the show.
Oh, let's hope he's feeling better.
Bobby, if you had to handicap this match, what would you say? If you had to handicap the match, what would you say?
What are your thoughts going into this match? Who do you like? Who do you think has the advantage?
Well, going into this match, I think I'm a fan of both performers. However, I've seen more of Carter Mason in action, so my pick would be Carter Mason, the King of the North.
Not a bad choice at all.
Speaking of, let's head down back to Michelle and let's get him out here. As you heard Michelle there, he is the self-proclaimed King of the North. This is the man that has picked up victories and championships all over the place.
This is a man that back in 2014 was the first ever Fringe Pro Wrestling champion. And you heard Poppy allude to, if he had to pick a winner to win this match, it would be Carter Mason. I mean, I know you've seen Carter Mason, Poppy, wrestle multiple people. What's one thing about Mason that impresses you?
His athletic agility, his style, he's got the technique that makes him a fan favorite, especially in this match.
Now, I will say he definitely has that it factor. No matter where he goes, you do see all eyes do make their way towards Carter Mason and his matches.
Well, you know, to be fair, Carter Mason, when he physically enters the room, he's not physically daunting. He's not like 6'5" or anything like that, but he has this charisma and this presence when he enters the room that just takes your attention.
Very much so. He does have that royal mentality that comes with the moniker of the King of the North.
These men are circling, collar down, bow tie up, and Mason pushes Evan to the corner. And that's not really a clean break, shot to the face. Ooh, shot to the face. Evan racked back into the corner, kicks to the gut.
To see a kick to the gut like that is greatly effective this early in the match. It'll drive the wind out of you, much like these shoulder tackles will.
Poppy, you've seen Evan Greenaway a fair bit. How would you size up Evan Greenaway?
Well, Evan Greenaway and Carter Mason. Not to take anything away from Carter Mason, but Evan Greenaway is tough in his own right. So, but however, for someone of Carter Mason's stature and size, it would be interesting to see how these two will wrap up.
Mason throws Evan to the floor. He gets up.
Just
And
dumping
there's
him
that
out.
kick to the face. Evan landing on the hardest part of the ring, up and over double stomp.
That double stomp. Look at him just twisting it in. Twisting not only on the lungs, but on the chest, the heart, and the sternum as well. Just taking it all out of him. And before following it up with that baseball slide to the floor.
Baseball slide to the floor. As you know from being a fan of the Germania Club, Bobby, there's no padding on that.
Oh no, especially that's usually the one section that I'm usually favored to sit at, and seeing the action up close and seeing these wrestlers take the impact on that side of the ring, very brutal.
And there's a shot to the back by Carter Mason of Evan Greenaway. Greenaway back to a standing vertical base, and Mason's just going to club on the back. Mason trying to treat Evan Greenaway like the peasant he is. Shot to the face.
Followed up with another, and there's one of those hard kicks.
The Daniel Bryan style kicks, except Evan Greenaway is not on his knees. And those kicks can injure lungs, sternums, hearts, and maybe even some kidneys if kicked hard enough. And ooh, Evan out of the way, and Mason eats a corner buckle. And that's a 3 count, or 2 count in a bit. Our referee for this contest is Bradley Myers.
Great referee, lots of experience here in Ontario. Speaking of experience, did you see the way that
2 count.
that Greenaway hooked the legs, both legs together, pulling them up to get more leverage on that pin?
Evan Greenaway, I would refer to as someone who has it all. Evan Greenaway could be a champion someday. Another 2 count.
He's got everything he needs except for the experience, which he's getting every time he steps between those ropes.
Do you think Evan Greenaway could be a champion one day, Prince?
With his experience, I can definitely see Greenaway, but however, he would have to climb the ladder to show why he'd be the top contender.
Chops to the gut by Mason and a kick to the lower solar plexus by Evan Greenaway. Rollover.
Almost an uppercut to the mandible around the jaw, which you can see Mason checking his teeth after that.
Yeah, you know the king doesn't want to lose any teeth. Club to the back, and he's in the corner. Whip.
A nice hard whip, too. Knocks him right down to the mat, possibly even taking the wind out of him.
Well, anybody that's ever had impact on their back or ever lost their wind will know once you lose your wind, it's not easy to get it back.
Got that old school chin lock cinched in.
So, Poppy, Mason's back to one knee, stomping his foot to get the crowd behind him.
What's he got to do to take this match back over?
There's the jawbreaker. What's the jawbreaker going to do?
Well, little knee to the face, trademark move of Carter Mason.
Carter Mason, I think, wants to be Canada's Triple H. Think that's a fair assessment?
Triple H is a highly decorated superstar. However, Carter Mason would have to definitely step up to earn that name when the names are like Triple H.
There was those veteran instincts, of course, hooking the legs, going for that pinfall, but now he's calling for it. He's warming something up.
He's getting the crowd behind him.
Little last rights blocked. Greenaway, no stranger to a good brawl. Just taking it right to him on the floor.
Shot to the gut, or face, sorry. Mason pulling away. Bobby, you ever been kicked in the face like that?
No, but I've been pretty close considering how close I am to the ring area. There's been numerous times where I've appeared for my own life with the kind of brutal attacks that these wrestlers perform.
You see, Carter just taken down in the merchandise area.
Make sure to pick up your t-shirts, action figures, your CPW, and independent wrestler merch every time you come to one of our shows. Support the boys.
There's the bell.
That was the bell. This match has been thrown out.
So, how would you break down that match now that it's been thrown out, Prince?
Well, it's a sad way to end this match. I'd love to see a clear-cut winner. However, I don't see. I fear for that this is not the last time I'm going to see these two in action. Hopefully, the next time these two are in the ring, we see a more clear-cut winner.
And I have to do this, Prince, but I'm sorry. Purple rain, purple rain.
Brawling right over by the bar there. What do you think it'll take for someone to grab me a rum and coke while they're over there?
You know, these two, the match has been thrown out, but they ain't stopping. There's got to be some hatred there somewhere, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, for sure. Someone's got to stop this. This can get ugly.
You know, this could turn into a sick feud.
It could. A sick feud, a brouhaha. It could be a ballyhoo by the end of it all.
Ballyhoo?
A ballyhoo, my good sir.
What is a ballyhoo?
A kerfuffle.
A kerfuffle. You know, it's funny because, like, you see these two guys jumping up the ring and you're using words like ballyhoo and kerfuffles.